Are you curious about what truly grabs an older woman's attention? Well, get ready because in this video, we're diving into 10 psychological tricks that older women simply can't resist. From understanding what makes them tick to how you can stand out from the crowd, these tips will change the game. So, buckle up and prepare to discover the secrets to capturing an older woman's interest like never before. Number 1. Spontaneous trait transfer. Imagine this scenario. You're chatting with someone you're interested in, and you casually mention how awesome and kind another person is. What happens next is fascinating. When she hears you praising someone else's positive traits, like being smart or thoughtful, she automatically starts associating those qualities with you too. It's like a psychological shortcut. She sees you acknowledging those admirable traits in others, so she subconsciously links them to you as well. But here's the kicker. It's not just about what you say, but how you say it. Make sure your compliments are always positive. Why? Because if you start trash-talking others, she might wonder if you do the same behind her back. So, keep it uplifting and positive, and watch as she starts seeing you in a more favorable light. Now, let's delve a bit deeper into why this works. It's all about perception and association. When you highlight the positive qualities of others, it reflects well on your character. It shows that you're observant, empathetic, and able to appreciate the good in people, qualities that any older woman would find attractive. Plus, by talking up someone else's positive traits, you're indirectly boosting your own self-image. It's like a subtle form of self-promotion. Without even realizing it, she starts viewing you through the same lens as the people you admire. And here's the cherry on top. This isn't just some random theory, it's backed by science. Numerous studies have shown that spontaneous trait transfer is a real phenomenon. Our brains are wired to make these kinds of associations automatically based on the information we receive from our environment. Number 2, don't ask, tell. It's all about the way you frame your requests and plans. Instead of timidly asking, "Can we go to dinner tomorrow?" you confidently state, "Tomorrow, let's go to dinner." See the difference there? You're not asking for permission. You're asserting your intention. Now, why does this work so effectively? Well, it taps into a primal aspect of human psychology. Older women, like everyone else, appreciate confidence and decisiveness. When you confidently declare your intentions without wavering, it sends a clear signal that you're a person who knows what they want and isn't afraid to go after it. By taking the lead in making plans and decisions, you're demonstrating qualities that are inherently attractive. You're showing that you're reliable, assertive, and capable of taking care of things. And let's be real, who wouldn't be drawn to someone like that? Now, I'm not saying you should be domineering or disrespectful. It's all about striking the right balance between confidence and consideration. When you confidently express your desires while still being respectful of her preferences, it creates a dynamic that is both engaging and appealing. Number 3, lightly touching. Research, including a notable French study, has shown that lightly touching someone can significantly boost your success rate in getting their attention and even their phone number. Imagine being in a crowded room. Amidst the noise and distraction, a simple touch on the arm or shoulder can speak volumes. It's like breaking through a barrier without the other person even realizing it. But here's the key. It's all about finesse. You don't want to come on too strong and risk making the other person uncomfortable. Instead, aim for a touch so subtle that it feels natural, almost instinctive. Think of it as a way to subtly communicate your interest and establish a connection without saying a word. Number 4, compliment the ass. Now, before we get started, let's make it clear. This is about showing appreciation to someone you're already dating. We're not talking about catcalling or making inappropriate remarks to strangers on the street. Respect is key here, folks. So, why is complimenting the booty such a powerful psychological trick? Well, let me break it down for you. Older women, generally speaking, want to feel confident about their bodies, especially when it comes to their derriere. Whether they've got a little extra junk in the trunk or they're rocking a flatter profile, most older women secretly desire a fuller, shapelier booty. It's just the way we're wired, folks. Now, here's where the magic happens. When you, as their partner, shower them with compliments about their posterior, it's like hitting the jackpot for their self-esteem. Picture this. You casually drop a line like, "Damn, baby, have you been working out? Your booty looks amazing." Instantly, you've boosted their confidence levels through the roof. Even if they haven't hit the gym in weeks, they'll be strutting around like they own the place. But here's the kicker. You've got to amp up the enthusiasm. We're talking about going over the top with your praise. Think of it as laying it on thick, like spreading peanut butter on toast. Words like incredible, stunning, or jaw-dropping should be your go-to vocabulary. Trust me, the more exaggerated your compliments, the more they'll feel appreciated and desired. But here's the golden rule. Don't overdo it. Like seasoning in a dish, compliments are best when used sparingly. You don't want to sound insincere or like you're just buttering them up for something. Keep it genuine, keep it sincere, and watch as their confidence soars to new heights. Number 5. The scent of attraction. Forget what you thought you knew about attraction because studies have shown that smelling good actually trumps having a chiseled jawline or perfect features. It's mind-blowing, right? But it's backed by science. Picture this. A man walks into a room, and before you even catch a glimpse of his face, you're already intrigued. Why? Because our primal instincts kick in, and we're drawn to that irresistible scent. It's like an invisible magnet pulling us closer. Number 6. Mirroring body language. Now, on to trick number 6. Mirroring body language. Sounds a bit strange, doesn't it? But trust me, it works like a charm. Research has shown that when you subtly mimic someone's body language, it makes you more appealing in their eyes. It's like creating an invisible bond that instantly sparks a connection. So, the next time you're chatting with that special someone, pay attention to their movements and mirror them ever so slightly. Before you know it, you'll have them hanging on to your every word. Number 7. Telling secrets. Now, picture this. You're sitting across the table from someone. Maybe it's your first date, or you've known them for a while, and suddenly they drop a bombshell. They lean in, lower their voice, and say, I don't usually talk about this, but instantly, you're hooked. Why? Because humans are wired to crave connection, and when someone opens up to us, it creates an instant bond. So, why does this work like a charm, especially with the ladies? Well, when you share something personal, it shows vulnerability. And guess what? Vulnerability is attractive. It makes you real, relatable, and, dare I say, irresistible. Now, it doesn't have to be some earth-shattering secret. It could be as simple as admitting, I haven't told this to anyone, or I don't know why, but I feel comfortable telling you this. Number 8. Let people talk about themselves. Have you ever noticed how, when someone asks you about yourself, it feels good? Like, really good? Well, there's a reason for that. It's because people love talking about themselves. Seriously, it's like a natural high for us. So, if you want to make a lasting impression and build a strong connection with someone, let them talk about themselves. And here's the kicker. When you do this, when you genuinely listen to someone and let them talk about themselves, they feel important. They feel valued. It's like you're shining a spotlight on them. And who doesn't love being in the spotlight, right? Now, I'm not saying you should just sit there and never say a word about yourself. That would be weird. But the key is to make the conversation about them, at least at first. Ask them questions. Show genuine curiosity about their life, their passions, their opinions. And get this, there's actually science to back it up. Researchers at Harvard conducted a study where they asked participants a series of questions, some about themselves and some about other people. And you know what they found? When people were talking about themselves, their brains were lighting up like a Christmas tree. I'm talking about the same areas of the brain that light up when we're watching our favorite TV show or eating our favorite dessert. Number 9. Do more fun. When it comes to catching an older woman's attention, being fun and interesting can make all the difference. Picture this. You're scrolling through Instagram, and you come across a guy who seems to be living his best life. He's skydiving one day, partying it up at a bar the next, and constantly surrounded by good vibes and laughter. Instantly, you're intrigued. Why? Because humans are drawn to excitement and adventure. We don't want to miss out on the fun, and when we see someone else having a blast, we naturally want to be a part of it. But here's the thing. You don't need to go out of your way to impress anyone. You don't have to be the loudest person in the room or constantly seek attention. It's not about being flashy or over the top. It's about being genuine and authentic. If you genuinely enjoy trying new things and embracing new experiences, that enthusiasm will naturally shine through, and older women will take notice. Number 10. Be a man. Now, I get it. It might sound a bit old school or even controversial, but hear me out. When I say be a man, I'm talking about embodying certain qualities that are universally attractive. I'm talking about being confident, assertive, and decisive. These are traits that have stood the test of time and continue to be appealing to older women. So, what does it mean to be a man in this context? First and foremost, it's about having confidence. Confidence is magnetic. When you're confident in yourself and your abilities, it naturally draws people towards you. It's like a beacon of light in a sea of uncertainty. Older women appreciate a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. But confidence doesn't mean arrogance. It's about finding that balance between self-assuredness and humility. Being assertive is another key aspect. This doesn't mean being aggressive or domineering. It's about standing up for yourself and your beliefs while also respecting others. It's about being able to express your thoughts and desires clearly and effectively. Older women appreciate a man who can take charge and make decisions while also considering their feelings and opinions. Finally, being decisive is crucial. Indecision can be frustrating and off-putting. When you can make decisions confidently and efficiently, it shows that you're capable and reliable. It demonstrates that you're someone who can be counted on, someone who can handle challenges and uncertainties with grace. So, there you have it, 10 psychological tricks to grab an older woman's attention. Remember, it's not about manipulating or deceiving anyone. It's about understanding human nature and using that knowledge to create genuine connections.